Hi everybody, Brian Ullman checking again with you after another turbulent week in markets. We had one of the worst days in history on Thursday and then one of the best days in history on Friday. We started the week with difficulties because of oil prices and a price war between the Saudis and the Russians in oil. And we ended the week really focused again on coronavirus. Markets are having a difficult time right now with this. The Federal Reserve has taken steps to help. And we are getting word now that the president and Congress are also taking steps to help with this public health issue. I think it's important to realize, though, that this is a public health issue we're talking about. This is not an economic crisis. The question is really being dealt with right now as to whether this might put us into a recession. And I think traders right now and investors are acting in a way as though that could happen. The reason being is there's no data really to go on as far as how many people are infected with this virus and what the actual impact may be. Our hope is now, and I think this is why the markets were responding on Friday, was that we will actually have some hard data to see how many cases are here, what the mortality rates are, whether, importantly, trajectory is everything, that whether cases are increasing, leveling off, decreasing, and so on. So it's important to recognize that this is a public health issue and not an economic crisis. With that being, stocks are down, portfolios are down. Thankfully, diversified portfolios aren't as far down as the broader market. And I mentioned this in my last message to you that bonds have been able to largely hang in there and provide the kind of support that you need from a portfolio. So at this point, or at least through Thursday, markets were pricing in zero growth in 2020 and almost a worst case scenario after pricing in what was essentially a best case scenario as recently as the middle of February. So what to do now? Well, the answer largely for many people is nothing. The best joke I've heard so far is that your 401k is like your face. Don't touch it. Really what's going on right now is panic trading, and we don't engage in panic trading. We expect some more volatility at least over the next couple of weeks. If the market is going to find the bottom, it's a process, not a one-time event. We don't just hit the bottom. We will usually rise up, retest lows, move up and down, and so expect volatility over the next couple of weeks, if not the next couple of months, depending on how things shake out. We will, however, get to a point where the market is so low and valuations are so attractive that for longer time horizon retirement type accounts, we may need to consider that there's some opportunity out there for us and take action accordingly. So keep that in mind as we look at this, that many people look back into March of 2009 and wish that they had begun investing at that point. And the good news is there seems to be, or the silver lining here is there seems to be another opportunity like that brewing here. So keep that in mind. Of course, we're not making changes, just like we don't run for the hills. We're not going to come rushing in and trying to time markets. But for longer term accounts, this might present an opportunity for some. So if you have questions, you can write them below and I'd be happy to answer them for you. You can also email us at info@fordfg.com. We'll be regularly updating our website, fordfg.com, and our podcast as well. I'll also leave you with a quick note, just an administrative kind of housekeeping thing here. We've canceled our spring client seminar due to the coronavirus and the concerns surrounding that. We want everybody to be safe and healthy, and if we can help contribute to that, we will certainly do that. We are also postponing all routine in-person meetings with clients here. We certainly are still able to meet with you as I record this. But if there's something that can wait, we are going to elect to wait. We can still meet with you through the Zoom kind of web-based video program where we can have web meetings with our clients. It's not unlike Skype or FaceTime or Google Hangouts that you may already know. It's encrypted and allows us to share our screen and reports with you very easily. And we can also have phone meetings, which we do for many of you still also. So keep that in mind. As you get a call perhaps from Marianne to schedule a review to talk about your portfolio, chances are we're going to be doing it at least in the short term over the phone or web-based. So thanks for listening. Hopefully we'll check in again soon as the markets improve. But for now, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time.